There are two keys to a successful gut cleanup. If you follow these two keys, you are successful. If you do not, you're going to keep coming back to the same damn starting spot over and over and over again, okay? Number one, the first key, assume everything is imbalanced and clean it all up. Candida, overgrowth, bacterial imbalances, assume parasites, assume heavy metal, assume all of it, just all of it. Biofilm, mycotoxins, just assume there's a problem everywhere, okay? Number two, assume that the imbalances are in the stomach, small intestine, and large intestine. If you hit those two things successfully and you clean the whole damn system up, you will be successful. You'll be able to move on with life. If you do not, you'll have a problem. Once you clean up the system, it is extremely important you build it back up again. Why? Because pathogens don't like a healthy environment. So if you rebuild your microbiome up, it's not a good environment for pathogens to thrive, okay? Now, why would we say assume all imbalances are present at the same time? Let's go through a simple exercise. A person reaches out to us and they say, I have candida overgrowth issues. And I say, got it. And then they say, these are all my discomfort problems. And I'm like, okay, got it. And but in my brain, I'm saying, but we still have to assume you have a bacterial imbalance. They're like, no, I just have a candida overgrowth. And I'm like, yeah, but candida overgrowth is caused by a bacterial disruption, meaning a bacterial imbalance of some kind is what allowed the overgrowth of candida to happen. Many people are unaware that these imbalances coexist frequently. And so if you're going to address one, address all of them. And I might throw in this as well. Many people take this scorched earth approach, which is, I'll just go kill shit, right, with antibiotics. Now let's think about that. Let's assume you have a bacterial overgrowth and you go in with the scorched earth approach and you just kill shit, okay? You kill bacteria and you're like, woohoo, I killed the overgrowth. A disruption of bacteria, once again, causes candida overgrowth. So many people will go through this phase of what I call scorched earth, which is just taking several rounds of antibiotics, and they can't figure out why they keep getting UTIs and whatnot. Well, it's because you went after bacteria and you didn't manage the fungal issues over on the other side. So if you're going to be successful, assume it's all a problem and hit it all at the same time. Number two, many people don't realize this, I didn't know this for many years, but IBS and SIBO, for example, overlap about 80% of the time. So somebody comes in and they're like, I have IBS. And I'm like, okay. And in my brain, I'm like, and you have SIBO. And by the way, I'm going to assume you have H. pylori overgrowth in the stomach, and I'm going to assume you have low stomach acid. Why? Because those are causes of SIBO. And since SIBO and IBS overlap so frequently, I'm going to assume it's all a problem. I'm going to assume you have methane, hydrogen sulfide issues, and we're going to go for the full shoot and match. Stomach, small intestine, and large intestine. That way in my brain, I'm like, we can just check all the damn things off, okay? So our approach to be successful with helping with the cleanup, I'm only suggesting a help with the cleanup because legally that's all I'm allowed to say. So if we were to help with a cleanup, you'd have something that was pulling apart bad stuff, meaning unraveling it, pulling apart, whatever the hell you want to call it. And then you want something that's binding it. Why? Well, because pathogens, when they come into the system, they build defense mechanisms called biofilms. And when these biofilms are built up, they're built to defend. They're built to fight against stuff coming in and attacking it, okay? You need to take something that's going to puncture and unravel biofilm. You need to unravel it, and then you need something that soaks it up. And you need to be able to soak it all up. Okay, so that's our combination. I am not suggesting that probiotics are the best option for either of these. A, probiotics are not binders. And B, they aren't the best option for unraveling or pulling apart bad stuff in the system. They're good. Our most popular product is a probiotic, for hell's sake. I'm not anti-probiotic. I'm just saying we spend a lot of time working on a way to best help people clean up their gut, and it isn't with a probiotic of any kind, actually, okay? But probiotics should come in just after the cleanup when you're trying to build everything back up again, right? Okay, so if you want help with the cleanup and you want to be successful with that, DM us #cleanup. Now, I'm going to throw this in there. If you have constipation, if you have indigestion, stomach issues, if you have slow motility issues of any kind, start with the slow motility protocol first, and then move to a cleanup. Why is this important? Well, because before you do if your system is locked up, okay? So if you're constipated and your system's slow, it's basically clogged up. And when you don't have your detox pathways aren't opened up, pathogens are just going to get reabsorbed into your system, okay? So for some of you, or many of you, if you have constipation, heartburn, reflux, slow gastric emptying, which by the way causes heartburn and reflux issues, if you have any of those problems, please start with the slow motility protocol first. If you have constipation and diarrhea, start with the slow motility protocol first. Slow motility can cause rapid motility, aka diarrhea and loose stools. It will absolutely cause that, okay? So for those of you that are starting with slow motility issues, please DM us #slowmotility+, just the plus sign, and we'll start you there. It's for those of you with slow motility issues, you have a 3-step protocol. 1, turn on open detox pathways and turn on systems so that you can do a detox. Step 2 would be a full cleanup, and number 3 would be a buildup. For those of you that do not have slow motility issues, you're going to do a cleanup for step 1, and you're going to do a buildup after that. This is the best way to clean up your system. If you do this, you'll be successful. If you don't, you're probably going to see my videos in the future and go, shit, I didn't do it right the first time. Okay, hope this helps. Bye.